Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dome Sweet Dome. Today we're going to be sending our film crew out to Ohio to check out what one of our growing dome owners is doing. I won't be able to join you, but they're doing some really awesome things, so go on over and check it out.
Blessed family, it's your favorite Farmer Ben tapping in. Other people know me as Aharon Ben Kima. I am the founder of the Prolific Achievers Academy and the creator of the Prolific Oxygen Dome. Welcome. Welcome everybody to Rall Green Partnership, a 501c3 outreach training facility, a demonstration farm. A little history about how this place was once created. About 70 years ago, there was a fire that was set by a private arsonist hired by the city, and he set 4 houses on fire. The fire hydrant didn't work, and 40% of this neighborhood was burnt down to the ground. At the time, it displaced a lot of the African Americans that were in this community, and the city built project units or Section 8 housing for them to be able to get housed. Wood Hill Estate, Garden Valley, Outway project units created a triangle situation where a lot of the people that were doing demolitions for houses and stuff began to illegally dump here. So this became known as the Forgotten Triangle, a place with crime, violence, and just trash. And when we got here, they didn't know that the soil was contaminated due to the fact that the lead from the houses, the paint, had got into the soil. So we had to compost. When we began to compost, we began to revitalize that situation and then grow Rall Green Partnership, which once started off with just 1.3 acres of land, this land that you're looking at right here. And now we've scaled to one of the biggest black-owned farms in the United States of America with 18 acres of land with over 33 different revenue streams. The UAI and the Prolific Achievers Academy are partners with Rall Green Partnership, and we serve as a youth component, inspiring the youth to see what Rall has demonstrated, watch what we implemented so that there's a better creation for our people. You can see this is our composting facility, and as cliche as it may sound, everything started in the soil. If we did not begin to turn over the soil and begin composting, everything that we grow wouldn't have prospered the way it needed to. So you can see right here our compost pile where it looks like it's turning darker, but it actually was very light. This is wood chips and produce decomposing over a 6 to 8 month process. And in that process, it's a fertile situation where micro and macroorganisms are created and birthed within the soil, and they begin to turn it over into some nice rich food for plants. So this is another stage of how it looks. You can still see some decayed produce. You can see the produce right there. We'll put wood chips on top of it, and then it'll become our black gold. Our black gold is sold at a premium price. It's some of the richest soil in America. It's been tested by multiple extensions, and we have to actually use other things that may make it more acidic because it's so alkaline. So we believe that our process is the best process, and at Rall Green Partnership, we're known for our distribution in soil, and everything that you see literally starts right here. So we say, you can't say the D word here, dirt. Dirt is inert, void of minerals and nutrients, is dead, not living. We grow in soil, which is a living thing. Come on, man. Here at the Prolific Achievers Academy, we focus on educating the youth on agriculture, but not just agriculture, agribusiness. We want the youth to understand how farming is not just a skill that is needed to survive, but it's also a skill needed to monetize. So we turned the farm into a place where students are able to be creative and turn the farm into a workshop. Tomatoes turned into salsa, basil mixed in with the tomatoes to enrich the flavor. The goal is to show the youth how to turn value-added crops into value-added products. So here we have a pickle business actually being created. Devontae, who started coming here at the age of 11, turned this into a pickle business called Juice's Pickles. He started off by volunteering, then he ended up going through our youth summer employment program, and he was a part of our agribusiness classes 2 times in a row. He actually helped us go to his elementary school and revitalize their garden, and he led that project, and now he has a pickle business at the age of 14 called Juice's Pickles. All he does is he turns these cucumbers right here into nice pickles. And he has sweet, he has hot, he has regular. He even has some Kool-Aid pickles, which I wasn't familiar with until he gave it to me, and it was amazing. And it just goes to show how the youth are ready to create. They just need the resources to create it. And when he went through our agribusiness class, he said when he created his garden, he said, well, I love pickles, so I'm gonna have my dill and my pickles growing right here. And I'm gonna just have my sitting area right there so I could just watch my money grow. And it was a blessing for him to say that at the age of 13. So we helped him create that business. He has his LLC, he has his EIN, he has his bank account. He's creating his one-page website, and he's sold out all his pickles this season, and he's 2 to 3 pre-orders ahead. The youth that have been here, that have been working here, they've been a part of this process for a while now. They actually planted these pear trees a while ago. The youth that created the pickle business, and you can see the pears are growing really well on here. We've even had youth come and take sunflower heads and turn them into sunflower seeds. One of our youth already created a pickle business, but this youth actually said he wanted to do a sunflower business, so he ended up taking these sunflower seeds, sauteing them, and then selling them to the community, which is really nice. And a lot of people don't know that the sunflower seeds actually grow right where the sunflower head is. And all you gotta do is rub like this, and you'll see the seeds. The goal is to get healthier products within the community and enrich our entrepreneurial spirit within the community, starting with the youth first and foremost. You cut this head off, you let these dry out, and then I can't tell you the process because it's confidential, but you'll turn them into sunflower seeds. And we have a 16-year-old boy who turned this into a business, and it's a blessing to be able to see that. Not only do we do products that are healthy for the body, we also do products that are healthy for the soul. We have herbs that are turned into oils, turned into teas, turned into tinctures that are extremely therapeutic, and we take our students through holistic experiences with these herbs to enrich their experience. These are the world's hottest pepper. Even when I open them up, you'll hear like it's like a pop type of scent. You hear that? Tss. It's really interesting. And the scent on it is amazing. But what we love to teach the youth is that you see those seeds there? We'll never have to buy this crop ever again because we have the seeds right here. And that's the whole part of having, plants that are organic, seeds that are organic, because then you're able to replant the seeds and you're able to create a seed library where you become self-sufficient. At the time, I was the youth coordinator for the Federation of Southern Co-ops, building hoop houses for people within the community. And when I seen the geodesic dome, I was instantly inspired by its structure, and I realized that the hoop houses were not sustainable enough. They kept getting broken down, and so I ended up saying, let's build the dome, which is geared towards healing the community mentally, physically, and emotionally by inhaling the dome's therapeutic aroma via its herbs, digesting its nutrient-dense produce from our black gold soil, and then engaging in our alternative therapy practice services. Let's talk about it. The Prolific Oxygen Dome, also known as the POD Project, is a geodesic dome designed to reconnect people with nature, offering a sanctuary for healing. We support emotional, physical, and mental well-being through therapies like yoga, aromatherapy, sound therapy, massage therapy, empowering arts, spoken word, food demos, gardening workshops, and restorative conversations. Our goal is to inspire healthier lifestyle practices and create a holistic connection to our environment. You see, this is powerful, and it's important for our community to understand that we have to evolve past just farming. We have to start talking about lifestyle practices. Our community that we serve specifically has a 20 to 30 year life disparity, life shortened because we do not have access to certain resources. Kids are crashing out because they do not have mental health resources to deal with the situations that our environment has put us in. So the goal is to be able to create these proactive workshops for people within our community to engage in so that they can have skills to equip themselves with the environment. These are all different programs that are created for people within our community and are serviced by people within our community. The goal is to show people that when it comes to issues within the community, we do want support, but at the end of the day, you must find support within yourself, and you must find the tools necessary to help yourself and your people. And that is the goal that we're trying to inspire the next generation on, is become more social entrepreneurial. Become more aware of your environment and how you can use these resources and tools to help your community instead of destroy your community. So this is not just a space for farming. This is a space of collaboration. This is a space of communion. This is a space of healing. And this is a space of inspiration. Our goal is to really get the youth to come in here and be inspired. Because of how our city has transpired over time, we've realized that hoop houses and things of that sort, when it comes to farming, it doesn't look cool to the youth. So we had to make it look cool again and build the geodesic dome and then make it entertaining by having all these practices. So now they understand that when they see spaces like this, they're ready to do some healing. It's soul enriching for someone to come here and be like, whoa, someone like me created this that's young? Whoa. There's other young people around me that are actually younger than me that have businesses already. So it's inspirational for me to really feel that in its entirety and know that I'm affecting people that I don't even know I'm affecting. Generations past me are going to be affected because of the conversations that have been had in this space, the space in itself, and the memories that have been made in the space. So although there's plenty geodesic domes in the world, there's one prolific oxygen dome. But for people to feel safe here with the history that we know, that goes to show that there's a spirit here that is alive and enriching, and people are thirsty for it. And that makes my heart feel good, because when I leave this plane, I know that I did something and I left something, and I didn't just watch the problem persist and say, we messed up people. And I said, no, we're people that need to be rebuilt, and we're rebuilding our people. So we just wanted to say thank you all for coming to visit us at the Prolific Achievers Academy and gaining a deeper insight of what the Prolific Oxygen Dome is all about. If you want to stay connected with us, you can follow us on Instagram at THEPA_Academy, and the other project, THEPOD_project. And if you want to get connected with me directly, you can follow me on Instagram at ahk.abk. I'm an entrepreneur that is social, so I will travel and explain the things that we do here and how we can help you do it in your city as well. If you're looking for memberships or programming here at the Prolific Oxygen Dome, you can follow us online at thepaacademy.net, and now you'll be able to find all of our resources of what we have available for you. Definitely tap in, do not tap out. From our lands to your heart, soul to soul. Peace.
Thank you so much for joining us today on this episode of Dome Sweet Dome. We hope that you were inspired and found something new and interesting that you didn't know before about the Growing Dome. If you'd like to get a quote, you can always check out our website for your customized option. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.